Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm bringing you a new series in The Sims 4 called the Messy House Challenge. I originated the challenge at Neighborly Simscraft, and you can find links to everything about it in the description for this video, for the series. I had played the old Messy Mess Lot Challenge by Mariella of the Sims Society. She owned that website back in the TS2 days. And I decided to try to make a similar one for The Sims 4, but it could also be played in The Sims 3 or The Sims 2. Pretty much the same. You can kind of pick and choose. It's a very flexible challenge. All of that said, I will be alluding to the rules as I go along, but like I said, if you want to see the fullness of it, understand what it's all about, you can follow the links in the description. But we're going to go in now and play Joe Sloppy. He is a lazy sim, which is what he has to be in order to fulfill part 1 of this challenge. Here we go. He is standing on his lot in his everyday clothing, and he is paused. I'll kind of take a close-up look at him here. He's kind of a slouchy, lazy sim. Doesn't look like he has a whole lot on the ball, which doesn't necessarily mean that he is a bad sim or anything. He's just lazy. Doesn't really know what life is all about, I think, except that he wants to be a joke star. That's I tried to think of things that would be lazy. Things that he could do. He wants to be social. Okay, he's going to try to be a joke star. He has no career. He may or may not join one, as far as the challenge is concerned, but I don't think I'll have him be joining one. He has no skills. He's completely brand new, out of the box sim. He has no relationships at this point. He has no inventory. What he is outgoing. He's a dance machine, he's lazy, and he is gregarious. It means he doesn't want to clean his house, he doesn't want to build a house. He bought a lot thinking it would be a home for him. He had no idea that a huckster had sold it to him for part of his hard-earned or nefariously gotten money. I have no idea how he got the money, of course. But he now has 16,500 simoleons left after he bought this empty lot from the guy that told him it would be a good home. So he now has some needs. He's standing here paused, but his needs are being active, and I can't cheat anything up for him. I have to get him working correctly here. Right now he needs to have a bathroom. He's hungry. He probably needs some sleep pretty soon. He wants to have some fun. He has social needs, and he's actually fairly clean at the moment, although that will change. So we will leave him here, standing on the side while we go into... cancel that. We're going to go into building. There we go. We're going to go into build mode. So he is not... None of his needs are being reduced at this point in time. He's just standing out here being available, as are the NPC sims that are starting to fill in my Challengeville world. And this world was started as a completely empty world. I emptied it myself. And there are a few lots here and there, and this is Oasis Springs. I haven't built too much in here, and mostly what you're seeing around here is just the stuff that's in the background. There are a few other lots in here, but not in this area. Alright. And if you want to know how to do that and how to download my empty lots slot A world, you can check out Neighborly Simscraft, which is www.neighborlysimscraft.com/NSC. That's capital letters for the NSC. Okay, so we have a mailbox here that I'm going to put, I think, just right in here somewhere. I don't want it to be gone off my lot. I want it to be right there. It's just a plain old mailbox. Okay, so Joe Sloppy needs to have a place to stay, and this challenge is not timed, so it can take a long time if you want or a short time. I can't cheat him any funds. I can use, and I'm going to do that right now, the cheat bar to type in bb.moveObjects, and that brings up move objects cheats on. And then I also, no, I don't want any other cheats. What I'm going to do is I'll turn F5 on. What it does is lets me put things in between these markings on the grid, not just at the halfway point, but at quarter points all along the way. Okay, so rather than using any built-in rooms, which are way too expensive for what he has here, we're going to start with, we're going to click on the walls and empty rooms in build mode, and I'm just going to make a couple of boxy type places for him. And right now we'll kind of start over in this area. He will need a bathroom. Okay, so I think just a very tiny bathroom like that. And I think I'll just make use of the way we can push and pull walls here and put like a little entry foyer out here. Foyer, however you say that. Go down like that. I won't try to explain too much about what I'm using to build with, because I have tutorials out about some of those things already, and other people have plenty of tutorials out. We're just going to make a box of a house right now. We need room for a bed. I think the beds, I'm going to go into function things here and go to comforts. A single bed, which is, I'm just going to use the cheapest one and make it an odd color. This is a children's bed, a child's bed, but we're going to make this into a mess. He's supposed to have a messy house. Okay, so a bed in the other Sims used to take only 2 spaces. I think they take 3 now. So in order for a bed to go probably right in here, I'm going to need to maybe make this 1 square bigger like that. I'm trying to keep this cost down because I'm going to need room for like a, this being like a studio house right now. He only has that much money. I don't really plan on getting him a job. I just want him to go ahead and become his joke star thing that he wants to, if we get that far. But I can only buy cheap things, and they have to be worn out when he leaves. If he wants to buy any new ones, he can, but they also have to be worn out. Like he can start himself a junkyard back here or whatever. But by the time he leaves and sells this lot, it has to be looking really, really bad. There has to be nothing working on the lot, and it has to be in really bad shape. Okay, so he's not allowed to clean anything. Can't hire any maids, can't do anything like that. But he has to be able to feed himself and basically keep himself going at least until he can depreciate everything in the house so that it is really worn down and a mess. Because then the Part 2 sim will come in and take over and have limited funds and have to take over from there and make it into something pretty and livable and prosperous. Okay, so we have a bed. We'll go ahead and do that. And I think what we're going to do is go into build mode again. He probably should have a roof, although he does not have to finish this house. Now he might want to put another room back there or something, and we might make an extra door that goes through but never get it done, or whatever we can do. When he runs out of funds, he's going to run out of funds. And whichever comes first, either the thing is totally messy and just filled up with junk, or I run out of funds for him, or whatever. We'll just see how it ends, and I'm ready to go on to Part 2. It's very flexible. I made up the challenge, so I can do whatever I want with it. Okay, we're going to turn this roof around, put it on here, pull it, I think, will I go all the way over? Yeah, I think we'll just, roofs are free, which I actually didn't even realize until earlier when I was planning this. I just put a simple roof on there. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I didn't put a foundation on the house. I think the foundations do cost. Let me check, because we can always undo. Let's like raise up a little bit here. Oh, they're free also. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Do we have an ugly foundation we can put on there? Something that I don't know what. I hate these ones with the Argyle foundations. I think they're ugly. Why don't we do that? Let's put one on there in like this color. And my timer, there, I have to make sure that my timer is still going in front of me. Don't have much time left. Okay, that's pretty ugly. We'll just leave it like that. So he's going to need a door. And we got to remember, I'm going to go down a layer. I'm leaving the grid on for now, but we can turn the grid off with the G key. For now, I want it on. Don't have much time in this video, so we're just going to get him started. Cheapest door we have here is either this Edgar the Generous from, I think these are from the Halloween pack. Maybe not. No, there's no special EP thing or anything on them. This one is Store the Bearded Trickster Door. Well, since a huckster sold him this place, why don't we go with the brown one here? We'll put that in here like this. Now it's going to put it in here, and now it needs a way to get into that door, so we're going to have to put some steps. We'll just put the cheapest steps, and maybe that's white. How about if we make black ones? Why not? And since this door is 2 spaces wide, we'll put down the steps, and then we'll go over one like that. And let's just say they don't have any railings or anything. Out here, what we can do, I'm not even going to do that. It has a different kind of siding here than it has here. I mean, it's supposed to be ugly, right? So let's put in, no, let's put on some kind of a, what do we have here? Here's some masonry. How about some kind of brick type siding on it that maybe matches on one side but not on another side? How does that sound? Joe is sloppy. He gets whatever he can the cheapest way he can. These are $4 a panel here. This is like an inside tile brick thing. It says dare to be square. Why don't we go in green with that, because there's red underneath there. We'll just put that in there. I mean, okay. We'll just go all the way around the bathroom and everything. We should probably pick up the same foundation, put it here at least. Oh, that's right, you don't hold down the shift key to do that. Okay, so now we have a foundation, a door, and steps. And we're a little over halfway through with this first episode. Doesn't take too long when you're trying to hurry, right? And I set my timer for 20 minutes. So, okay, so now we're going to go back to doors. Give him an inside door. Now this one is green flower power. I don't think we'll do that, but I think we can change the color and have it be something else. What does that one look like? I just want something plain. Just use the red door. And that door goes in that way. So let's put this one over here in the corner, and I'm going to use my turning key just once. So this door will open, and then I do escape to get away from the door. That door will open up here against this outside wall and against the outside wall of the bathroom. And it should not be in the way of this door opening the same direction. I don't like it when my Sims walk through doors. Of course, we could make it that way and then have to be changed later on. In part 2, the neat Sim will have to make some changes. Can't change any walls that are here, but she will be able to add things and change doors and windows and that kind of stuff. Okay, so we will need some lighting inside. So we're going to go to the objects by function and look for lighting. Now I'm so used to playing Minecraft, and I look inside of a dark place and think, oh, we've got to have lights because because the monsters will get in. That isn't going to happen, of course, in The Sims, or at least not yet. I guess I understand that we are getting back the monster under the bed that came in with the, I think it was The Sims 3. Might have been earlier than that. I thought about putting this Parlor Tricks paper lantern in. It does have, quite a bit of light, but I don't think I'll even go that bad. I think what I'll do is go ahead and go with the children's thing. We're just going to say that Joe found a sale for somebody selling stuff from a children's room, from a child's room. Look, yeah, F5 did work. See, you can see I can put it on the quarter mark or the half mark, and we'll just use the half mark for this light. And we'll put maybe just, well, we should probably go ahead and put one here and one here like that. And maybe we better put one in the bathroom. I'm not sure what'll happen in there, but he got a bunch of these lights on sale, cheap, right? We'll just go with that. He doesn't really care. He just needs something, and he's not real skilled at doing this kind of stuff, so he took what came his way. Okay, so we have lights, and now we want to, let's see how far we can get here. You know, I think his need for a bathroom was probably the first thing, or was it hunger? Both. I wonder, in 5 minutes or so, can we get both? Let's try. Let's do plumbing. We'll get him the cheapest sink, and make it another off color here, but let's do a green one. So he'll need a sink, and we can put that here on this side so that, you know, the door is lined up with that, not with the, it doesn't have to be that bad. And we'll get a cheap toilet here, and we'll make that a matching ugly avocado green there, okay, with the blue light. And so far we have concrete floors, no wallpaper, no nothing. It's just wallboard. And what happened here? My mouse, there we go. Okay, just hung up for a second. I think I went over the side of my mouse pad. Okay, so we have a basic bathroom for him, and he still has 13,168 simoleons, and we have about 4 minutes left in the video. This is tough. I've never actually played a sim or built anything like this in a hurry. Oh, he has no shower. Well, that's too bad. He'll have to take spit baths. He should be plenty dirty by the time we get done here. Okay, we're going to go to surfaces. And again, the cheapest. Why not go with some kind of a yucky pink to go with his other stuff here? Just, okay, we'll put 2 of them here like this. Might as well go ahead and put 3. All right, and then we're going to need a refrigerator, and we'll get the cheapest one of those in appliances. We're not going to put a regular stove in for him. What is he? Okay, he can have a pink refrigerator to go along with it. Doesn't match, but that's perfect. Just put that in here. Oh, I think, did I put it back too far? No, that's the way it fits. It's just kind of weird. That's fine. It opens this way. That's fine too. I wouldn't do that in real life, but this is the way it came. Oh, I see what I've done. I didn't place these correctly. Here we go. There we go. We got them back against the wall where they should be, and that's why it looks there. But still, it's off. Now, I could hold the Alt key down and move this refrigerator over. Yeah, how about that? Looks a little better that way at least. And that won't bother it at all. Okay, so now we have a bed, we have counter, and he's going to need a sink. And should we give him a microwave? We probably should. Let's just do that first. We'll grab one of this, and that goldish color one looks like, maybe we can find an even worse one. How about if we make a blue? Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, we'll just do that one. Then we're going to need, under plumbing, back to sinks, the cheapest kitchen sink we can find. And can we put, yeah, we can put it in the same ucky greenish, bluish, turquoise stuff to go with the other stuff that doesn't match it in there. And my timer is going to go off here in just a couple minutes. He has no kind of fire alarms, nothing like that. But since we got him this far, we're going to have him just go right in. We're going to go back to live mode, which I used to think was live mode. Later on, we'll add some more things like a dirt path and that stuff out here. We're going to turn him on, and we're just going to let him do just for a couple of minutes. And I'm going to stop my timer now and just kind of, well, yeah, just a couple more minutes, and then I'll stop it. When I tried doing this the first time, I was like 33 minutes in and had not gotten much done, so this time is better. Okay, come on, go see your house. He should just do this on his own. That's one of my other challenge sims right there. Go into your house. You have stairs, you can go in. Let's tell him to go here. We don't have that much time left. He looks like he's going to try to go downtown or something. We don't want him to do that way. See, he's got a yellow plumb bob over his head, which means he's not too happy. He has a lot of hunger going on here. He needs the bathroom pretty soon, and he's kind of tired. So he should decide to go over and use that refrigerator. Am I moving? It might have made a difference. Let's see. Let's see. Open. Let's see if he can open it. He looks like he's having troubles with that. No, he's going to go. He's just lazy. So he opens it up, and he's going to get something out and fix himself some kind of a quick meal. Now, I didn't tell him to do that. I just get him to open it. Oh, he cut his finger. Shame. But he acquired the cooking skill. Okay, so fix it. Get something to eat, quick. Because we're going to have to cut you short here pretty soon if you don't. Fix that, whatever he's going to fix. Let's see what he tries to cook. Chopping tomatoes. And he puts them in a bowl. And he mixes it up. Oh, it's a salad. Probably the autumn salad. He likes the smell of it, I think. Okay. He has no place to sit with it. However, what he will do here in a couple of seconds is get himself a plate. Right there. Bowl of salad. And puts the mixing bowl in his pocket. And he goes and sits on his bed. And here we go. I'm going to pause him and leave him here. Okay, we close the refrigerator. Just shows that there's nothing in there. Close it. There we go. And we're going to close that. His inventory. And here we go. We have here one lazy Joe Sloppy who had to build himself someplace to live on the land that he bought for nearly nothing. I think it was 3,500 simoleons. He's used up all the way down to 11,975 simoleons now, and he is wondering what in the heck he's going to do with his life. So we will find out a little bit more about that in the next episode, and I hope you'll follow along and see what happens with this Messy House Challenge. And thanks for watching.